What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped In. Welcome to another Loud House episode review. I have a throat lozenge in my mouth because it's finally gotten warm outside, and with warm weather comes dry throat. So yeah. Anyways, welcome to today's Loud House episode review. Today I'm reviewing Teachers Union. And this is actually my second take because the first take was a little longer than expected, and also the file size and my device ran out of space right before I was about to finish the video. So yeah, and also I'm not wearing my PJs. I'm just wearing a white T-shirt because this is what I wore under my work shirt today, and I didn't feel like changing shirts. So oh well. What did I think of this episode? Well, I'm about to tell you. And also, if you haven't seen the episode yet, then all my episode reviews are spoilers. So if you haven't seen the episode in its entirety, then wait till you do that before watching any of my reviews. Okay? Okay. So watch them first, then watch my. Okay. So, what did I think of this episode? I thought it was pretty good. I don't really have any complaints, nor do I have entirely too much to say, to be honest. I mean, there's not much in-depth stuff I can talk about when it comes to the actual episode. However, it does, you can see, because it's about Lincoln and Clyde trying to get Coach Bukowski to, they're trying to get him and Mrs. Johnson together because Coach Bukowski is making gym class hard for everybody. So, which actually reminds me of some episodes of the Goldbergs now that I think about it, but so yeah, that's what winds up happening, and it works for a little bit, as you saw in the episode. And Coach Bukowski has actually had a crush on Mrs. Johnson since season 1, I believe. That's what I didn't realize that until I read that up in the wiki. And by the way, I always look up the episode information that I'm reviewing. Excuse me, I always look up information on the episode I'm reviewing on the wiki first, because that's how I get all my fun facts that I don't know beforehand. So I didn't do that with any of the SpongeBob reviews, but I only do that with this show because I feel like it's easier on me. But yeah, it was a pretty good episode. We found out some more things about Coach Bukowski, who is portrayed by Jeff Bennett, as you know. He plays a major part in the show, actually. And as you know, he voiced Johnny Bravo. And Coach Bukowski, he sounds exactly like Johnny Bravo, and especially the things he says in this episode makes me think that's Johnny Bravo. And sometimes I like to close my eyes, pretending it's Johnny Bravo talking, because that's that same accent. Voice actors like to do that sometimes, like make references to some of their other characters that they voiced. At least that's just what I think. But yeah, now I want to get to some more trivial stuff because that's more interesting. One thing that returned in the episode is Lauries Tent. That first appeared way back in Price of Admission. And then it returned again in this episode. You know, the tent that she makes up with her covers in her bed. That she makes up for Lincoln when they're talking underneath the covers, like a bed fort essentially. But yeah, I've never done that. I've made pillow forts, but never a bed fort. So I'm a little jealous, but oh well. It's not too late to do it. But anyway, so that was nice to see return again. And another thing, interesting thing I want to talk about. Damn, my throat's killing me. Something interesting I want to talk about is the obstacle course. Right in the middle of it is this giant crusher. And something like that can kill you in real life. Whereas in this, the obstacle course is cool, by the way, but that crusher in this show, it only like just the characters just retract from it as if they were made out of rubber, so their bodies are fully intact, which is weird. It's weird that it's one of those things that reminds you of the fact that this is still a cartoon, and it plays to that old tried and true trend that cartoon characters are completely immune to injury. However, this show was always more realistic with stuff like that. It always kind of avoided that sort of trend. Up until now, at least. Because early in the season, we saw Luann with crutches. You know, we've seen characters get fucking black eyes before. But, so yeah, that's weird that this episode decided to just break that trend entirely. Because normally, characters can be injured in this show. But with the crusher, they're just like, as if it was a freaking Mario game or something, where if they get crushed, it doesn't matter. Unless it's the Mario Galaxy games, but yeah. Actually, no, getting crushed in Mario games can kill you, depending on the situation. So yeah, another interesting thing I want to talk about is Clyde sounds very different in this episode. I didn't realize it at first, but Clyde, he sounds like his voice. You can really hear you can finally hear the voice change in Khalil Harris's voice, and because this will be the last episode where Khalil Harris voices Clyde. So yeah, Khalil Harris is actually outlasted Grant Palmer. Because the first episode, Left in the Dark, debuted way back in 2015, in Comic-Con 2015, and since animation takes months to produce, Khalil Harris has been recording lines for Clyde. He's been portraying Clyde since early 2015 till like mid to end 2017, so he's been playing him for like almost 3 years straight. So good job, Khalil Harris. You've done a fantastic job, and it was really weird yet interesting and awesome to hear Clyde's voice like that all at the same time. But this will be the only episode you'll hear him like that, because this will be the last episode where Khalil Harris plays Clyde, and I have faith in Andre Robinson, who is going to succeed him in future episodes. I don't know if Clyde's voice actors will sound similar or if they'll sound different like all of Lincoln's voice actors, because I have no idea what Andre Robinson sounds like in real life. So. We'll just have to see. Anyways, if you like this episode review, then don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned for more episode reviews. We're not getting a new Lighthouse episode for like another 2 weeks, evidently, but it's during the week of the second year anniversary, so that's going to be awesome. And Road Trip is premiering that week too, finally, so yay for that. And let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. And if there's anything I could do to improve these episode reviews, then please let me know. I will respond to any criticisms that you can give me or advice that you can give me. Anyways, I'm Alex Wimmer, aka B3Gem. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That is it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. But then again, why would Nickelodeon show a promo for the next Lighthouse episode if it's not going to premiere until the last week of April? Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there is a new episode next week. We'll just have to wait and see. Congratulations, Khalil Harris. And Andre Robinson, good luck to you. Have much faith in you. You'll do good.